Telegram CEO Pavel Durov was arrested on Saturday, August 24, 2024, at Le Bourget Airport in Paris. He was charged with failing to moderate criminal content, such as fraud, drug trafficking, and crimes against children. The arrest has rocked the internet. Are leaders of tech companies able to be sued for being responsible for all the content that appears on their platforms? Let us trace Pavel Durov's journey in building Telegram. What makes him special? What is the chronology of events in his arrest story? In 2006, a student majoring in philology at St. Petersburg University and his friends created a social media platform called vKontakte, or VK. The format was similar to Facebook, so Pavel Durov became regarded as Russia's Zuckerberg. VK quickly became a favorite social media platform among Russians because of Durov's furtherance of features tailored to the Russian market, such as the ability to share files, including music and videos, easily. Because of those features, VK distinguished itself from Facebook, which at the time had more stringent copyright policies. With a more comprehensive range of features, VK has swiftly gained attention, and the number of users has increased tremendously. These include political figures who oppose President Vladimir Putin. However, the Russian government was infuriated by the loud voices of political opponents on VK, so in 2011, they requested that Durov remove the accounts and posts of opposition figures. Obviously, Durov refused. Durov, who was born in St. Petersburg, is noted for his stubbornness. He refused not only a request from the Russian government, but also an offer from a conglomerate to buy VK shares. The conglomerate is Putin's close friend. Durov's behavior displeased the Russian government, prompting them to take harsher actions. In 2014, they ultimately sought that Durov turn over data on VK users who were spreading anti-government and anti-Russian ally material in Ukraine. And again, Durov declined. Durov quickly understood that the situation was unfavorable. Durov felt the pressure from the Russian government, which was increasing by the day, and it made him realize that Russia was not the ideal place to develop an independent internet business. Eventually, Durov decided to move to Dubai. However, a year earlier, in 2013, Durov and his brother Nikolai founded Telegram, a messaging app that focused on speed and security. In his exile in Dubai, Durov focused on the development of Telegram. He handles financial matters, whilst Nikolai handles technical matters. Telegram is designed to prioritize security and privacy. It offers end-to-end encryption on its secret chat feature, ensuring that a message can only be read by the sender and recipient. Other parties, including Telegram, are unable to read the message. In addition, Telegram employs MT-Proto, a specialized encryption protocol designed to provide both speed and high security. Telegram has also been extremely firm in resisting any requests from authorities to acquire access. With these advantages, Telegram has evolved into a global communication platform with hundreds of millions of users. Initially, Telegram was known as an alternative messaging application. In October 2013, Telegram had 100,000 daily active users. Only a few months later, in March 2014, the number of daily active users was recorded at 15 million, with monthly users reaching 35 million. 3 years later, or in 2017, Telegram's active users worldwide surpassed 100 million, with 15 billion messages delivered daily. Telegram appeals to many people since it can be accessed from a variety of devices, including Android and Linux. Telegram then found its highest jumping point in 2021 when there was a trend of many users leaving WhatsApp. At that time, Telegram's new users dramatically increased by 500%. The spike has made Telegram even more popular among users seeking privacy. For Pavel Durov, the spike proves how many people wish they could preserve their privacy on social media. They even refuse to exchange such privacy for free services as other social media platforms offer at a sacrifice of data security. Telegram began as a simple messaging app and has now developed into a vital global platform for free expression, particularly in countries with authoritarian regimes. In countries where the government controls the media and the internet, such as Russia, Iran, and Belarus, Telegram has become an essential media for activists, oppositionists, and independent press. By utilizing Telegram, they can circumvent government censorship. For instance, in Russia, the local government attempted to block Telegram in 2018 because it refused to hand over encryption keys to the security services. Telegram was then blocked, despite the fact that users could still use it until the Russian government gave up. Thus, Telegram is currently the only social media platform that is not under direct government control. Meanwhile, Telegram emerged as the primary medium for organizing large-scale protests in Belarus during the 2020 presidential election. Opposition channels such as Next Alive, which has been avidly transmitting real-time protest information, have seen a surge in user numbers, reaching millions in just a few weeks. Likewise, in Iran, despite being blocked, Telegram remains a vital tool for activists and journalists to distribute information that the government would otherwise censor. In 2017, the Indonesian government likewise blocked Telegram as it was thought to be utilized to spread hazardous content, such as radical propaganda. Telegram was blocked because it lacked proper standard operating procedures for handling content that could threaten state security. The spectrum of Telegram users is wide and very diverse, ranging from pro-democracy activists in Iran and Hong Kong to suspected terrorist groups. Not only that, but other groups such as organized crime groups, state officials, and the military also utilize Telegram as a means of communication. With such a broad spectrum, Telegram has evolved into a greater mainstream channel for distributing information to audiences. Users can set up channels to distribute news, guides, or propaganda to thousands or millions of people in a short period of time. Telegram's user base is so diversified that it has been accused of facilitating separatist and extremist movements. For instance, the HuffPost reported that Telegram has emerged as an alternative media for the ISIS movement, the Islamic State in Iraq and Syria, whereas Facebook and Twitter have aggressively closed ISIS-affiliated accounts. Analysts revealed that since 2015, extremists have shifted to platforms that offer greater privacy and freedom. In the past 10 years, extremist groups have risen on Telegram, including those that propagate extreme and violent anti-Semitic content, as revealed by Hope Not Hate in the UK in 2021. In 2023, Brazil temporarily banned Telegram while investigating a neo-Nazi group that allegedly used the app to plot school attacks. Soldiers on the Russian-Ukrainian battlefield use Telegram to relay battlefield updates, and both sides use it to disseminate propaganda, raise funds, and assist in civilian evacuations. With strong privacy levels and little censorship, Telegram became a convenient platform to distribute unfiltered war information, including dreadful combat videos. Telegram lacks clear censorship rules, and worse, it cannot censor the spread of privately ordered child sexual abuse videos. The Stanford Internet Observatory even stated that Telegram failed to conduct basic content monitoring on its public channels, enabling the spread of child pornography. As a result, sellers of child sexual videos feel unfettered. This is very concerning. As a result, it is only logical that the European Union, which has highly strict content policies, continues to attempt to control Telegram. They want Telegram to abide by strict rules, such as the Digital Services Act of 2022, which could force Telegram to be more transparent and proactive in monitoring harmful and illegal content. Certainly, Pavel Durov refuted the allegations made against his company. He contended that he had taken proactive efforts, such as attempting to close 78 pro-ISIS channels and hundreds of other channels that were affiliated with them following the November 2015 attacks in Paris. Additionally, Durov has refuted allegations that Telegram is a prominent platform for extremists, because he thinks that a large number of other users use Telegram for legitimate purposes as well and decide not to grant the authorities access to monitor their conversations. Perhaps aggravated by Durov's behaviors, the French government ultimately took decisive action. OVMIN, France's Crimes Against Children unit, detained Durov at Le Bourget Airport in Paris on Saturday, August 24, 2024, after he arrived from Azerbaijan. He was accused of failing to moderate Telegram content with criminal elements such as fraud, drug trafficking, and crimes against children. Telegram has been accused of neglecting to monitor dangerous content and terrorism, prompting French authorities to state, "It is sufficient that Telegram deems itself immune to the law." The arrest operation is no less intriguing. Even though Durov's flying schedule was kept secret, the authorities discovered it. It all started with them tracking Yulia Vavilova's social media posts, a crypto influencer who has always been by Durov's side. Vavilova, who likes flaunting her lavish lifestyle, has accidentally leaked Durov's travel trail. Vavilova's latest post, which showed a photo of a private jet and a luxurious dinner on board, served as a tip-off to the authorities. Finally, when their private plane landed, they were met with an ambush by French authorities rather than a sumptuous welcome. Durov, Vavilova, and Durov's secretary were arrested right away by OVMIN's juvenile crime unit. Obviously, Telegram denounced its leader's arrest. They questioned whether the leaders of tech companies are able to be sued for being responsible for all content that appears on their platforms. They also stated that Telegram has always followed European laws, notably digital services laws governing content moderation. Their moderation system complies with industry standards and is constantly being enhanced to make it even better. Moreover, Durov never attempted to hide anything. Not only did Telegram question Pavel Durov's arrest, but various other parties also questioned why Durov was targeted by the law. Meanwhile, other social media CEOs, including Elon Musk, Mark Zuckerberg, and TikTok's Shouzi Chu, remain safe. Likewise, their platforms face the problem of moderating harmful content. There is still a lot of content that is controversial that evades their scrutiny. Nevertheless, they have never faced criminal prosecution for failing to moderate content on their platform. Elon Musk instantly reacted with the hashtag #FreePavel on X, as did Edward Snowden, the American whistleblower who now lives in Russia. Snowden called Pavel Durov's arrest as an attack on basic human rights like speech and assembly. Regardless matter whether the arrest was legitimate or not, the question becomes, what is the future of Telegram? Based on observers, Durov's prolonged absence could generate major problems for Telegram, particularly in terms of critical decision-making and operational management. Others argue that, while the arrest may cause problems, Telegram's infrastructure and momentum are already in place, implying that the platform will likely continue to operate for some time. Indeed, in the long term, the fate of Telegram will be determined by the outcome of Durov's legal proceedings or by a successor capable of managing the company with the same vision. Some analysts are worried the arrest will make it harder for Telegram to raise funding, casting doubt on the company's financial viability. There are also concerns regarding privacy on Telegram, as French police have already asked for access to private Telegram conversations. Certainly, such conditions make many people wonder whether Telegram can still protect its users' privacy. French authorities extended Pavel Durov's custody by another 48 hours after his initial arrest. The Paris prosecutor's office made this decision as part of its investigation into the serious allegations he faces. Pavel Durov was liberated a few days later, on Wednesday, August 28, 2024. Despite this, he is not yet permitted to leave the country. French judges brought preliminary charges against Durov and ordered him to pay 5 million euros in bail. Durov must also report to the police twice every week. We can take a crucial lesson from Pavel Durov's journey in founding Telegram. Unfettered innovation can lead to enormous risks. We know Telegram was created to allow freedom of expression, Unfortunately, this freedom is not accompanied by adequate moderation, resulting in Telegram becoming a space prone to abuse. This serves as a reminder that innovation must be defined with clear limitations in order to stay beneficial and safe for both users and creators. The freedom that Telegram offers is like a double-edged sword. On the one hand, they support privacy and freedom of expression, but on the other hand, Telegram has been exploited by those with bad intentions. This reinforces the view that true freedom must be balanced with the obligation to protect users and society from harm. Let us ponder together on the need for freedom to innovate. Yet without clear guidelines and limits, the results can be undirected. Thus, a balance must be maintained. Let us create innovations that allow for creativity while still being responsible. Let us behave prudently. A limitation is not intended to obstruct, but rather to ensure that our innovations actually benefit all parties.